All right, this is day 4, and I'm going to give you a day 3 recap of, I've forgotten what it is, the Green Smoothie Cleanse. Yesterday, I managed to drink this whole thing of juice. This is day 4 juices, and I've drank a cup of it so far, and I had to go out this morning, so I wasn't able to drink very much of it today because I didn't have it with me. And I wanted to tell you about what the hunger ratio was so far. It's 2:19 now, and about an hour ago I started getting hungry, and because I only had the 1 cup of juice that I drank before I left, and so while I was in the store I bought one of these. This is it's stage 2 baby food, and since I'm drinking greens and fruit anyway, I thought I would get this. And this is called Buckwheat Harvest, and it's a fruit and veggie puree, and it has carrots, pears, green beans, zucchini, apple, and buckwheat flour and lemon juice. And so it doesn't taste bad, actually. I get a hint of carrots, and the green bean. I think that's what I taste more. It has a little bit of sweetness to it, but I figured this would be pretty healthy since it's a baby food thing, and I was out and about, and I really didn't want to grab some chips, which I was tempted to do, and I was looking at the chocolate bars, and I thought, well, no, let's see if I can find something a little better. And so this is what I came up with. So took care of the little bit of hunger that I did have, so I could manage to get home, and then I could open this up and drink this. I'm not that happy with this one. It's okay. It has, let me tell you what it has in it. It has a couple of handfuls of kale, 1 handful of spinach, 2 cups of water, but I added 3 cups of water because it would have been like sludge if I didn't. It had 2 apples, it had some frozen peaches in it, some mixed berries. It calls for stevia, and 2 tablespoons of ground flax. And it says you can also put in a scoop of protein. And like I said, from the very first day that I drank this stuff, I decided definitely won't put protein powder in there anymore. It's already thick enough that, and I can imagine how thick this would be if I didn't add the extra cup of water to it. I mean, it's thick because it has a lot of fruit and a lot of vegetables in it. I guess it doesn't taste that bad. So for yesterday, I knew that I was going to do some heavy lifting at night, and afterwards I decided that I was going to eat something. And what I found is that I made my plate. I had some rice. I had a whole bunch of broccoli. I had some black beans, some corn, some onions, some peppers. It was like a salsa. And some lettuce. So all of that was together, and I had a yogurt dressing on top of it. It had yogurt and some ranch dressing mixed in it, and I poured that on top of it. What I noticed is I only had 1 plate, and as I was eating that plate, I was getting very full. That was a pleasant surprise, because normally I would have taken that plate and gone back to the kitchen and had myself an extra helping. And the thing is, it wasn't a regular sized dinner plate. I had actually gone down to a salad plate and made that as my portion. And I was to the point, it's like, I really don't want to eat the rest of this because I am full. But I managed to eat it all. I knew that I needed the protein after working out, and so with the beans in there and the rice in there, I figured it would be good. And plus, I didn't want to drink the protein shake that my husband made. He uses milk in his protein shakes, and I'm not really a fan of milk, and so I use it in cooking, but I don't like to drink it. But I managed to get through. As far as sleep goes, what did I do? I went to bed really late last night because I stayed up and watched a movie, and I probably was up till 3 o'clock in the morning again. But what I am noticing is that when I get up in the morning, I'm not as sluggish, as tired as I normally am because I didn't get enough sleep. So maybe these nutrients that are broken down when you blend up the spinach and the kale and the not peppers, and the apples and the peaches and whatever you put in here, goes through your body and nourishes your body. So this is day 4, and I have the rest of this and another big quart to finish today. And I probably will. Maybe today I'll try only drink and no food. Today is not a heavy day. Well, today is a deadlift day. It will be heavy, but not as heavy as when I squat. So maybe I won't have food at the end of the day and just drink the drink. I'll show you what it looked like. The belly, the belly, the belly. That is the belly. I'm not sure it's changing. Maybe a little bit. That's the hips. Can you see the hips? Can you see the hips? I don't know. Okay. Can you see the shirt? This is Battle of the Bay shirt. Let me suck it in. Battle of the Bay shirt. This is where I won. Sorry about the chair scoot. I was in powerlifting meet, and I won. It was in Tampa, Florida, in February. So that's all I have for you today, is just to let you know you don't get that hungry. I guess once you get it in your head, this is what you're going to do, and you start drinking and you start doing what you're supposed to do, get your mind right. Like I said, get your mind right. Get your mind right. And then you could do this. Okay, so weight loss, I don't think I'm losing any yet. But I do think I'm getting more nutrients in my body because I'm eating the things raw versus cooking them like I like to. So I would eat a lot of this stuff anyway. I don't know if I did mention it. I like kale and I like spinach and I like those things, but I like them sauteed. So this is a different way of eating them. I still prefer my cooked food, but I'm eating less of my cooked food. So that's it for day 4, recap of day 3.